Hey everyone, welcome back. I am literally sitting here typing furiously at 2 a.m. because I just read the spoilers for the next 2 weeks of Days of Our Lives, from August 3 to August 14, and my brain is completely short-circuiting right now. I mean, 5 massive Earth-Shattering storylines are about to drop, and I am absolutely not okay. First of all, let's talk about the absolute disaster that is EJ DiMera's life right now. I am sorry, but EJ is getting exactly what he deserves. His entire world is turning upside down, and all these arrogant master plans he has been cooking up are completely crumbling. And it starts with the most heartbreaking tragedy ever. EJ and Rita Leslie are going to find Lexie Carver completely unconscious near Kristen's shipping container. They rush to rescue her, but guys, it is looking so bad. The resurrection drug is failing. Dr. Rolf's stupid science experiment is a complete bust, and now Lexie's health is rapidly deteriorating. She is literally speeding toward death and has to find a way to say goodbye, because her time is running out. Am I the only one who thinks this is just unnecessarily cruel? Abe and Theo are about to face a horrific tragedy all over again. They have already mourned this woman. To bring her back just to rip her away is pure emotional torture. I am dreading watching James Reynolds and Tyler Joseph Andrews break our hearts on screen. They are going to act the hell out of those goodbye scenes, but I am going to need a whole box of tissues. But EJ's nightmare doesn't stop there, because Kristen escapes! Of course she does. EJ thought he could just lock his sister in a shipping container and ship her off to DiMera Island, but Kristen is a cockroach in the best way possible. She escapes, and guess what she does? She disguises herself as Susan Banks! I am screaming. Stacy Hyduck pulling double duty again is exactly what I need in my life. Kristen uses the Susan disguise to sneak around Salem just long enough to pass a message to Rachel Black. Because obviously, Kristen has to poison her daughter's mind against EJ. Remember when Kristen locked the real Susan in a secret room back in the 90s and stole her life? This is such a brilliant, twisted callback. She is using EJ's own mother's face to manipulate Rachel. It is so sick, but I kind of love it. And if that wasn't enough to make EJ lose his mind, Holly Jonas finally finds out the truth. Yes, Holly's going to be absolutely shocked and furious when she discovers that EJ is the one who orchestrated the whole thing to make her look like a drug addict. He planted those pills. I can't wait to see Holly unleash her teenage wrath on him. She thought of him as a father figure, and he completely betrayed her to cover his own tracks. EJ's downfall is coming, and I am so here for it. So, while EJ is dealing with Kristen and Holly, he also has to fight Gabby Hernandez. Because Gabby is using her new DiMera inheritance to help Titan. EJ finds out, and he retaliates in a massive way, putting the entire company in jeopardy. I mean, Gabby just can't help herself, can she? She is always right in the middle of these massive corporate wars. But honestly, EJ's stretched so thin right now. He's got Rafe breathing down his neck, his sister plotting against him, and his corporate empire under siege. I know some people are loving this EJ as the ultimate villain era, but personally, I think he got way too arrogant, way too fast, and now he is paying the price. Okay, back to the point. The second massive spoiler for the next 2 weeks is about Paulina Price. Paulina is going to send a frantic SOS to Lonnie Price Grant. She urgently needs her daughter's help with something. Now, is this about Chanel's breast cancer? Or is this about Abe completely falling apart over Lexie's impending death? Lonnie is already in town grilling Kristen, so Paulina dragging her into another crisis makes total sense. Paulina always tries to fix everything for everyone, but this time, the tragedy is just too big. She needs backup. I just hope Lonnie can actually do something, because right now, Salem is an absolute mess. Speaking of messes, can we please talk about Joy Wesley? I am so frustrated with this storyline. Joy suddenly gets severe pain in her hand and has to go to the hospital. And apparently it leads to a really difficult medical diagnosis. So what does she do? She leans heavily on Alex Kyriakis. More than ever. I'm sorry, but Stephanie is just getting completely screwed over here. I know Joy is the mother of Alex's baby, Kelsey, but this forced proximity is driving me insane. Alex is going to drop everything to play knight in shining armor for Joy, and Stephanie's fragile mental state is going to shatter. Remember when Alex promised Stephanie he would prioritize their marriage? Yeah, didn't work then either. I kind of feel bad for Joy if she's really sick, but I also feel like this is just a plot device to ruin Alex and Stephanie's marriage for good. Alex is so easily manipulated by his own guilt and his need to be a good father, and Joy is completely monopolizing his time. Let's pivot to the Alamainia hostage crisis, because I am losing my mind over this. Javi Hernandez is back in Salem, but he is completely unable to hide his extreme anxiety about Leo Stark. Leo is on his journey to Alamainia to save Gwen, and Javi is falling apart. This obviously causes massive trouble with Gus, and Javi finally confesses that he is still deeply in love with Leo. I knew it. Am I the only one who saw this coming from a mile away? Gus deserves better, but Javi and Leo just have this toxic magnetic pull. Will these two finally get on the same page about their future together after all the trouble Leo caused? I kind of hope so. But Leo is in serious danger right now. Dmitri von Leuschner corners Leo and Gwen, putting them in a terrible position. Dmitri is a total psycho, and I am terrified for Gwen. She has been held captive for weeks, but thank God for Rafe Hernandez. Rafe's upcoming arrival seems like it's going to save the day. Rafe playing the hero in Alamainia while trying to take down EJ in Salem. Give Galen Gehring an Emmy right now. He is carrying the police department on his back. I just want to see Dmitri get what's coming to him, because he has been getting away with way too much lately. And then we have the romantic drama. Sarah Horton is trying so hard to convince herself that she is over Xander. She is trying to focus entirely on her relationship with Brady Black. Brady actually admits he loves Sarah, and she says it back, but we all know it is a lie. Deep down, Xander still holds her heart, especially after Philip trapped them in that room together. I mean, Philip playing matchmaker was the funniest thing ever, but it worked. Sarah and Xander's chemistry is off the charts. I am dreading this whole Sarah and Brady relationship because it is so incredibly forced. She is just using Brady to hide from her feelings for Xander because she is scared of getting hurt again. Mark my words, Xarah is endgame, and Brady is just going to get his heart broken again. Brady always falls in love with women who are secretly pining for someone else. It is his tragic flaw. Finally, I need to talk about Julie Williams. I am literally crying as I type this. Julie is going to take a major step in her dating life after losing Doug. She shares a kiss with Foster. A kiss. I know some fans are going to be upset because Doug and Julie are the ultimate super couple, and it feels too soon for some people. But honestly, Julie has been grieving so hard. Seeing her find a little bit of happiness, a little spark with Foster, is beautiful. It hurts, but she deserves to smile. I am here for it, even if it makes me emotional. Doug would want her to be happy and to live her life to the fullest. Okay? I am exhausted. I've been ranting for like 20 minutes, but I needed to get this out of my system. Salem is about to explode in August, and I don't know if my heart can take it. Tell me I'm not crazy. Are you guys ready for Lexie's goodbye? Are you screaming about Kristen Sue's in disguise? Let's talk in the comments, because I am going to be obsessing over this until Monday.